Yo, we're finna get into the Cardi B and Offset drama, and we're finna break it down and react to it on this channel today. So let's get into how it all started when Cardi B first filed for divorce and came out public about that. So let's get into it.
Cardi B has filed for divorce, and sources are telling TMZ Hip Hop it's been a long time coming. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ that the split had nothing to do with cheating. They just kind of grew apart over time. We're told that this was a long time coming. They've been disconnected for a very long time, and this is the result. Our sources tell us that Cardi and Offset both tried to work things out at the beginning of the year, but distance kept growing between them. We're told that the split is amicable. We've also learned that Cardi has hired a divorce lawyer who filed the case, and she's asking for primary custody. Our sources really wanted to make it clear that this was not an overnight decision. The split has been brewing for a long time. TMZ also got photos of Cardi and NYC trying hard to cover up with the help of multiple umbrellas. By the way, Cardi also filed for divorce back in 2020, but then withdrew the document. This time around, our sources say she's not changing her mind. The couple married back in 2017 and have two kids, 6-year-old Culture and 2-year-old Wave. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Cardi is supposed to be releasing an album, but now she has family drama. Check back in with TMZ Hip Hop for more updates.
Cardi, man, you know what I'm saying? She said she's out. She's tired of his nonsense and she's been to go. Said she's filing for divorce and she is out of there. So who is this new guy who she's been seen with and speculated to be with now? So let's get into who is Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs, born November 29th, 1993, is an American professional football player, wide receiver for the New England Patriots of the NFL. He played college football for the Maryland Terranians and was selected by the Minnesota Vikings in the 5th round of the 2015 NFL draft. So that's who he is. And we're finna get into what transpired after they started dating and it finally came out.
Cardi B going Instagram official with Stefon Diggs. The singer shared snaps from a boat bash on Instagram June 1st, featuring she and the New England Patriots star soaking up the rays as Cardi caresses Stefon's face on the sunny day at sea. It's a major move for the 32-year-old's relationship, weeks after confirming their romance on a courtside date night, with Cardi and the NFL wide receiver stepping out May 12th. Cardi's carousel might have also shown a romantic gesture from the new beau. While she stopped short of saying these came courtesy of Stefon, Cardi's heard reacting to these bountiful bouquets.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh boy.
Of course, something that's not all roses. Cardi's tumultuous split from Offset. The new romance celebration arrived as she navigates the end of her marriage after filing for divorce from the Migos rapper in July 2024. Cardi, who shares 3 kids with Offset, speaking out May 30th during a live stream on X, formerly Twitter, where she claimed she's not asking for child support because, quote, I want to be done with this marriage. Back in Cardi's new post, she wrote in a cryptic caption, Chapter 5, hello, Chapter 6.
Now let's get into everything that's transpired up until this point. So now her and Offset is going back and forth on social media and it's got really, really messy. So let's get into another video saying that Offset hasn't helped her pay any of the bills within this last year after she asked for the divorce. So let's get into that.
Now I'm crashing out. Because now I'm going to crash out and I don't give a I want you to die, but I want you to die slow.
Cardi B crashing out as she calls out estranged hubby Offset.
I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. A lot of drama.
It all played out Friday on X Spaces. Cardi going live to rant about her ex after he filed for spousal support, alleging he's a deadbeat father, and getting so heated, she let a secret slip.
He stood up my kids 3 times. He has seen Blossom only like 5 times.
8-month-old Blossom is the youngest of Cardi and Offset's 3 kids, whose name we did not know until now.
Oh, snappity snap snap.
The two also share 6-year-old daughter Culture and 3-year-old son Wave, and Cardi claims it costs a lot to raise them.
So my kids got their own driver. They picked them up from school. They dropped them off. The kid's driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month. Culture school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's $45,000. Wave school a year is $35,000. My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week. The nanny was $700 a day. The baby's nanny is $500 a day now because she's not staying the whole day. Culture and Wave gets tutoring 4 times a week by the hour. So that's 2 hours. 1 hour for Culture, 1 hour for Wave. Each hour is $250. So count that up. That's 4 times a week.
The sum well into the 6 figures.
Don't worry about what anybody says. Like, don't worry about nobody. Don't ever let them take you down, because those people are they're really miserable.
But nothing in this world that I like more than checks. Money.
If Offset is granted spousal support, he could net major bucks from Cardi, who is worth an estimated $80 million.
She just looked like, you know what I'm saying, a scrumptious piece of iron.
Each spouse is entitled to the style of living that they had when they were married. So if one is making a lot more money than the other, then that person may be entitled to pay spousal support. If they are doing financially well themselves, that's going to offset whatever spousal support obligation the court will find.
It even came as far as her claiming and alleging that Offset and his mom stole millions out of her bank account.
I ain't listen after you and your mama robbed me. Yeah, you and your mom robbed me cold. Wipe my nose.
The Bodak Yellow rapper was going off on Spaces, though we aren't actually sure what she meant concerning the alleged robbery. We've reached out to Offset for comment, but she also discussed Offset skipping out on being Santa.
Where the Christmas gifts at?
The whole situation seems to really be affecting Cardi, but she wants the divorce.
A motherfucker want me to go on social media to crash out so I could look crazy so that they could look like they don't bother. That was always their plan. That's why I've been quiet. But you're going to stop for me.
He just asked for spousal support and documents filed last week, and she, I guess, heard about it through her lawyer or whatever, and yeah, she's furious about it. And she went on a rant all week long talking about the fact that he's asking for spousal support, and him and his mom stole millions out of her bank account. She said, wipe her nose. So yeah, it's getting real messy. And yeah, I don't really see it getting any better from here. It's only gonna get worse. And I hope it gets better, but I just don't see it. They got the babies, and putting all the business out about them, and so it's just looking real messy. And I just think they need to get themselves together, man. But this was the reaction for the Offset and Cardi situation. Like, share, subscribe, Top Shelf News, and we are out.